What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are taking a look at some higher time frames, such as the 1 hour, 4 hourly time frame. We are creating some big bearish divergence. That means that a potential reversal could happen soon. Now, this of course doesn't mean that we cannot create higher highs, but it's just getting exhausted. The higher highs that we are creating now for the last few days are lower and lower, meaning that the price is potentially getting exhausted. I want to talk about this level also as well, the 28.5k level. We are hitting major Fibonacci levels from the clearest pivot lower highs from the bear market of 2022. This is going to be explained in today's episode, and of course taking a look at the lower time frames, what happened in between yesterday and today, where you could have taken advantage of the opportunities, and what could happen next, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, crypto, and I also do live streams to connect with the community. Not a financial advisor, do not buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research, guys. Let's dive in here straight into the price action of Bitcoin. Just keeping it really simple, right? We are creating these bearish divergence on the 1 hourly time frame, 2 hourly, 4 hourly, okay? All of these time frames, okay, of the 1 hour to 4 hourly. We are creating the high highs and low highs on the RSI. Of course, I don't pay too much attention here on this indicator for my trading, okay, for my day trades or scalping, okay. It's a lagging indicator, but what it is showing me here basically is that we are getting exhausted slightly. The higher highs that we have been creating here for the last week are getting lower and lower, meaning that there is a possibility of a larger retracement, all right, in the next coming days. Of course, this doesn't mean that we're going to retrace right now. We could create another high, as you can see, and this is just going to create another lower high, and this could continue for the next coming days till you finally get that reversal moment, all right? Something that we need to pay attention here for the next coming days if you are aggressively long. And of course, long scalping and day trading on the retracement now is the thing to do, as you are in a very strong uptrend. Something important that I wanted to talk about also is Fibonacci levels. This is the bear market from the all-time high here from 2022, as you can see. All right, this is November 2021, sorry. During this bear market of 2022, there are 3 clear pivot lower highs, okay, which are these 3 right over here, as you can see on the chart. Now, if I take a look at Fibonacci numbers from those levels on the Fibonacci retracement, if we go from the all-time high to the all-time low, okay, right over here, just at 15.5k, we are just hitting the 0.23, okay, Fibonacci level, as you can see on the chart. We're slightly getting above, of course, but we are getting a little bit of a reaction. Now, also, if I do take a look at this pivot lower high, we are hitting the 382, as you can see on the chart. The 382 is exactly also at a very important level, okay, where this is where we're currently trading at this moment, getting that slight volatility. So we've got 236 here from this high, 382 from this high, and from this one right over here, we have the 78 Fibonacci, guys. They are all at that same range, as you can see. The 78 is at 28,562. We just slightly kind of hit that level just a few hours ago. So right over here, we can see there's 3 major Fibonacci levels from the clearest pivot lower highs from the bear market, guys. 3 important Fibonacci levels from the clear lower highs. So there is some kind of resistance. We are getting that exhaustion also with a bearish divergence on the higher time frames, and we just need to know that there is a possibility that the price will get exhausted here at 28, 29, maybe hit 30k, maybe wick up there, but there is a possibility of a larger correction, okay, in the coming days. Something that we need to consider for our trading. Remember, for those experienced traders, Bybit, my #1 trading platform for crypto, you get $30,000 worth of bonus that can be claimed at the rewards hub, guys, or depending on what you deposit. It's another way to support the channel, but it's my favorite crypto trading platform, guys. You got the link down below in the description. Something else that I want to talk about, of course, we do have the interest rate decision on Wednesday. Okay, this is probably going to get that volatility. There's a lot of speculation. It will be 0.25 basis points, 25 basis points, sorry. It might be 0, but we're just going to have to see that volatility. Not interested in trading the news, of course, just want to be cautious with my trading and be very defensive. Now let's dive in here straight away on the Bitcoin price on the 1 hourly time frame. Let's just take a look at what happened yesterday, guys, because I did manage to get into a short position exactly right over here, was slightly a negative, of course. Position was at the stop loss at the highs here, and I'm going to explain why I shorted here this level, okay? And of course, there was a harmonic pattern also created, but I just shorted here based on market structure, okay? And I will explain that right away in this episode. So basically what happened, right, during yesterday, we talked about the scenario why I longed after this breakout, okay, with high volume. This was mentioned on yesterday's video, right, where we did have that breakout of 27,400, which was right over here, right over here. Okay, this was explained on yesterday's video. And what we did have yesterday, okay, if you want to take advantage of those movements, is that we had a solid breakout from these highs over here, guys. We needed to consider these resistance levels for a failed breakout or a successful breakout. If it successfully breaks out with volume, you can get into those retracements, right? I'm just giving that explanation, guys. It's on the charts. You need to trade the charts. So right over here, basically getting a breakout from that resistance, right? This white horizontal line was the highs created just a few days ago on the 17th of March, exactly at 27,750 approximately. And if we do zoom in on the lower time frames, guys, where it's pretty clear we had a solid breakout with volume from that high. Look at all of these candlesticks, okay? If you go to the 1 minute time frame, you can actually see a higher volume on that breakout. Guess what? We retraced to that level of 27,750, which was the highs. And guess what? You come and claim the highs, which is a potential take profit, right? You wait for the breakout, get into the retracement, get out at the highs. It's a simple strategy and very, very effective, right? Can't stress that enough. I missed out on this long position. But it was there, no? Basically, I'm going to explain where I did short, okay? And where I did short was basically a failed breakout from this high over here, right? From this high over here, right? And I like to use volume, guys. Volume here is very important for me to get into these failed breakout scenarios. Basically, what you had right over here was high volume on this failed breakout and a big retracement, as you can see. So basically, this happened right over here. And what happened afterwards? We had the 618 being claimed from the highs to the low. We can see that 618 Fibonacci after this failed breakout with a large volume moving down. The 618 was hit. But not only this, guys, to get into this short position, slightly negative right over there, but stop loss at the highs. Not only that, guys, there was a breakout of structure here on the lower time frames. What do you mean as a breakout of structure? Well, of course, the structure, as you can see, creating higher highs and higher lows consistently right there. There was a big breakdown of the structure. This was a breakdown of the structure because this was the last higher low as you created a higher high. So you're breaking structure and you are very much aware that you are likely going to test these lows at least. Of course, we went to much lower levels, but this is basically what you're looking for. Not only that, there was a potential better entry point here. And this was basically right over here. Guess what? This is the 7-8 Fibonacci from this high to the low. Just imagine getting into that short position here with a stop loss at the highs. You are still aiming for the lows to be hit. So the risk to reward is very, very nice, right? Okay, this is happening consistently every single day, guys. We got breakouts, we got volume, we got harmonics. So right over here, we can see stop loss at the high, and you are aiming for the lows to be claimed. You can already see that risk to reward is more than double. So that is already good enough. So just to let me point you out right there, you got the highs from there, from the failed breakout. Bang, bang, 618 right over here. Another retracement to the 618 right over there, and a move up here to the 7-8. You got that beautiful bang, bang, bang harmonic pattern. I entered here at the 618 because for me it was enough. It was a breakout of the structure, high volume, and you hit retracing to the 618. You know, the risk reward for me already here was relatively good. So you got that scenario that happened yesterday, right? It's good to see what has happened, you know, how you could have spotted these kind of nice trading opportunities. And right over here, we have a kind of another large Gartley pattern as well, but we just, it's not worth talking about this. But basically from this pivot low right there to the highs, okay, we had a beautiful 7-8 retracement. All right, it's not the most beautiful Gartley pattern, but it's pretty much very much valid as you are creating a lower high right there. Okay, so, and the timing also was absolutely beautiful, right? The timing is very similar from here to here to here, right? So very similar timing as well. You're in a really nice patterns playing out very nicely. Now, what's happening right now? What we need to consider, okay, the possibility we have failed to break out from this high over here. Okay, so this was not a bad shorting range. I would be very defensive, okay, with these kind of shorts that you're trying to get after a failed breakout from a major high and a round formation. Like I said, we're forming cup and handles everywhere. There are cup and handles everywhere, guys, and this is massive bullish, okay, continuation patterns, right, where you have a nice round formation, you consolidate here a little bit, and then you have a breakout, as you can see here on the chart. So we're just seeing this consistently, and the possibility of creating a cup and handle here is very possible. Now, how I would trade this? Well, just like I've been trading the other breakouts, okay, solid breakouts, I want to see a big breakout from this range, from this resistance of 28,450 range, right? These highs over here. We got a round formation. We could be consolidating here, forming that handle. Once that breakout does happen, because we could go down from here, guys, all right? I'm a very technical trader. I want confirmation. We have that big volume breakout. I won't be long in the breakout because it can be a fake out. I want to see big volume on the 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute time frames, closing above this level. We know that retracement is likely to get a bounce and have that continuation to the upside. This has been happening consistently for the last few days. So why not is going to happen again? Well, of course, we're trending up. It is better for these long positions, okay? Just a scenario that I do see here, looking at the 5 minute. All right, this video is going to be uploaded in the next hour or so, from the recording. So there's not much that we could take a look here on the lower time frames. But anyway, don't worry about that. No trading scenarios. This is the only one that I am waiting for. Of course, we could be retracing from this range. That is the highest probability scenario that I would be looking for here for the next coming hours, guys. But if you want more excitement, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because afterwards on the New York session, we're doing a live stream, and I'll see you there.